Does that work?
Still hasn't popped up yet. Still hasn't popped up yet.
Yeah, it's on now.
There we go. Brilliant.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different things. Oh, why can I hear myself? 7 different things. Oh, wait a minute. Of course. Hey, Game Boy, how's it? What this is, I've actually picked up, you know.
It's very cool, though.
Yeah.
Tell the people in Discord.
What was it called? Patrons.
Patrons pick. There's a channel for it.
No. What's the free word? That's the free word. Iteration.
It is Patrons Puzzling Picks.
We should call the room for that, right? All right, ready when you are.
Give me a sec.
You know, I think the chat's working finally. The kick chat's finally working in Restream. Ah, whoa, no, that was really scary.
Ah, here is a surprise. How you doing, Noel? Right, I'm ready when you are.
Right.
Ah, geezer.
This is the Xboxcast.
Welcome to New News, the nifty and nimble news network. We narrate the news you need to know of, or not. We're nuts about the news we nab and nix the news we nay. And by we mean Lee, the leader of this lively podcast. We're Carl and Lee, and this is New News. Mr. Lee, how you doing?
I'm all right. That was amazing.
That was a lot of ends.
It was
I
lots.
almost lost my place.
Yeah, I know. You did well to keep going and not just laugh or fall off.
Ah, so much concentration.
That's right, yes. Don't you normally concentrate when you're reading the start? No?
Every time, yes.
Yeah,
I
come on.
concentrate the whole podcast.
So much concentrating. Excitedly, Restream.io is now pushing all the chat from Kick into it so I can read stuff.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's really good, because I was having troubles last time. I normally have to like 4 screens going, but now I can just have one screen and actually stuff.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
So what is on your other 3 screens?
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay, that's
you don't
surprise.
want to know. You don't want to know.
I see, okay.
Work.
Oh, work. Oh, yeah. Lee's busy playing xCloud.
Maybe playing Diablo, but no.
Oh, yeah. We'll see. So, how you been, Mr. Lee?
Yeah, right. We had quite a cool 2 podcasts while you were gone.
Yeah, what did you do? Tell me, fill me in on the details.
So we did the showcase, with the whole guys. Well, not including Cam. And we just basically watched it from the right. We talked about because the Ubisoft one was on it before that, which we didn't realise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we did the Ubisoft one as like a news had a news article and did stuff like they do the new news, and then we did the showcase and literally from the very beginning and just talked away through it. Had a chat. Really cool. It was really good actually. Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on the showcase? Since we haven't had a chance to catch up about it yet.
No, true. Maybe we should. I did the same thing with Paul actually last week, and just went through the whole thing because he missed it as well. I think there's some really good games there. Some really cool indie-looking games.
Oh, yes.
Which I can never remember the name because you know what indie games are like. One looks like Bioshock Infinite.
Yes.
Clockwork Revolution or something. Clockwork something over.
Yeah. That one it's not an indie game. That's made by In Exile.
I know, but it could be an indie game quite easily though.
It could. It's got a look to it.
What's it called? Clockwork
City, Clockwork something.
Clockwork game. Okay. That's not going to work. Showcase games. Yeah, we talked about it. It's quite cool last week. There was another one before that which has looked really good. Because obviously, we can go real quick. We could just obviously had Replaced, which could be good. Is that Cyberpunk?
Yep.
Platformer. Contraband. This must be 2020, May 2023. This is
that's an old one.
It's an old one. Yeah. I put in showcase and it came up with something.
You mean it came up with the old one?
Yeah. Came up with predictions for showcase rather than the actual showcase.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Oh my word. Why is it not easy? Okay, so so Star Wars Outlaws looks really cool. Have you seen Star Wars Outlaws? That looks actually incredible. Cool. There's Fable, which Cyberpunk. 1 terabyte Series S, which is great.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
In black. So Hellblade 2.
Yeah, that also looked very good.
Flight Sim, 2024.
How good does the new Flight Sim look?
I know, it looks incredible. Yeah, it does look incredible.
And the Dune spin-off for Flight Sim?
Yes, get Flying the Bug, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Ornithopter.
Avowed gets a trailer. I think that's now coming out. Forza Motorsport, obviously. Clockwork Revolution, steampunk RPG. Yes. It looks like Bioshock Infinite. It looks amazing.
That's fantastic. I'm super excited about that, especially knowing that it's from In Exile, and those guys made Wasteland, and they're pretty funny. They're a fantastic.
It had a real
Follow them on social media. They're so funny.
Oh, the game I actually liked wasn't in there. It's like some girl talking to death, or this guy playing the guitar. It's really cool.
Oh, that's South of Midnight, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I thought that looked awesome. New Like a Dragon.
I quite like the art style.
Yeah, I like the dragon a lot. I like the art style a lot. Yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Oh yes, the new
Like a Dragon follow-up.
Like a Dragon thing.
Where he was just naked.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah. That's it. Lots of Persona.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Persona 5, Persona 3 Reloaded. There's a whole ton of stuff. Persona 5 Tactics. That's right.
That looks really cool. And then there's also that new one from the guys who made Persona. That looks
that's
a bit
right.
Like
Yeah. This website's rubbish. The Verge has done a really bad job of covering it, but
The Verge has done a bad job. You don't need to add on anything more after that.
Yeah, it's true. So it was really cool. And then it went through Paul and did the news last week with Paul.
Nice.
And it was really good. It was really, really good, actually. I really enjoyed it. Because I hadn't done a podcast with Paul before. So, who knows? And obviously, I'm running the podcast for once. I'm doing actual talking and stuff. So,
so lots of brain power needed.
I had to do like a start and stuff.
Mm.
Yes.
Wow. Is there any audio around for this that we can publish?
Yeah, we're going to publish it. Yeah, I've got the audio for it. I'm not going to do the one for the showcase because it's a bit video-y.
Yes.
So I reckon go to YouTube and watch a video.
Definitely. It's more of a YouTube thing.
Yeah. We had like 30 or 40 views quite quickly on that, so it was quite good.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. And then I've got the audio to publish.
Cool.
For the other one, so yeah. And Paul did his recording and stuff, so I have Paul's audio. Because I couldn't get into Zoom, so I couldn't record it, so Paul recorded it. So it was like old days.
Nice. Okay, so it should be sounding really good.
I know, it should sound amazing. We'll both sound amazing because we've got good mics. Wow. He has his mics we used to use, he said this was what he's using, so that's funny.
Nice, I like how he puts that in.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So it's good. And then we did a podcast, we did a stream on Sunday at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Rando stream as well, which was It was a really good one as well, actually. It was quite fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like a busy full weeks that when we went on holiday.
That's right.
We had to do a lot of work.
I just did lots of podcasting. That's right. Lots of talking. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a good way to stay inside, especially now that it's getting colder
so
for us.
cold. Barney's just gone to bed.
He's
He's
given up.
literally gone into my because he sleeps. I've got a room. I've got a bed in his bed. A bed in my bedroom. His bed in my bedroom, and he's got one in the lounge. He literally went and followed me, and then went straight to the bedroom and just went back to bed. I was like, oh, okay, bro. You're done then.
Had enough.
I'm done. Went outside, ran around for a bit, got wet feet. Now I'm going to go to sleep. I was like, oh, okay, that's fair.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, I wish we could all do the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't think he'd like it if I curled up in bed with him though. It's a bit small.
You never know. He might just enjoy the warmth.
Yeah, he might do. Yeah, he's a bit funny.
Give him a bit of a cuddle.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. So you've had 2 weeks in sunny Bali and Vietnam.
A week in sunny Bali, and then a week in hot and humid
Melty Vietnam.
Oh my word! It's at the stage where you have a shower, you walk out the door, you go, it's time to have another shower. Just your clothes stick to you instantly. Yep. There's sweat dripping down your back, and you're doing nothing but sitting and eating, and you're just sweating, and you go, this is fun.
Isn't that a weight loss thing? Isn't that like doing yoga in 90 degrees or something? Isn't that a whole thing? What do they call that?
We call that hot yoga over here, but in Vietnam it's just called yoga.
Yes, right.
No, lots of fun, really good food. Highly recommend going to Vietnam if you ever get the chance.
I'd love to do Asia. Yeah, go for a wander around.
It's fascinating.
So you're saying once you get there, it's expensive to get there, but once you're there, it's cheap. Is that
it's not that expensive. I mean, to get from Bali to Vietnam.
No, but don't forget, I'm in New Zealand.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So whatever you say will be double.
Right. And so yes, expensive to get there. Expensive to get there, but once you're there, super cheap. Like,
it's accommodation cheap as well, or is it just when you're out on the streets with food?
Accommodation, everything is cheap. Lee was with us and he bought knockoff Sony earbuds for like $40, and they look exactly the same, sound exactly the same, everything's exactly the same as like the Sony earbuds that you go, like the Bluetooth ones.
Yep.
I thought, $40, he's going to open the case, put them in, and get a shock, and they're going to stop working.
Right. He'll just die.
No, they're still working. They sound pretty good. Like, all the documentation's exactly the same. You think, someone just picked this up from the factory and just put it in their pocket and pocket it out. Yep.
Because when I went to Hong Kong, we went to the Kowloon market, I think it's called. And it's supposed to be amazing. What you do, you can buy Rolexes for like, I was thinking, I'm going to get myself a Rolex and I'm going to pay like £50 for a Rolex, or $50 for a Rolex, or 30, like pay as little as possible for a Rolex and just buy the cheapest but kind of vaguely looking Rolex. But they don't exist anymore. I think the whole thing's broken. Because all the watches are $100 each. And I'm not going to spend $100 on something that's obviously not real.
Yes, no, that's nonsense.
You kind of go 50 maybe. I was thinking like $30, like a few beers, a couple of beers, like we were after, quite funny. I was just, but yeah, so Vietnam's a place to go to get dodgy knockoffs.
Completely.
I'd love a Rolex, a real fake Rolex. It'd be really funny, like a really blingy, shitty-looking Rolex.
Yeah, just like the super gold, super flashy,
with
diamonds encrusted in it.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's a cool Rolex. Where'd you get that from? A couple grand paid for that. It's nice.
Yeah, because once you start spending a lot of money on clothing, there's like a bell curve, right? Normal clothing looks average. Then you get up to like, I'm supposed to look rich, and it looks all blingy and tacky and terrible.
Fits nicely and
yeah. And then at the end of it, you get on the other end of the bell curve where you're so rich that you don't even know what brands you're wearing. You
just pull it off the floor and put it on.
Yeah, we're talking about this in Vietnam, saying if you're going to work for rich people, you want to work for the billionaires, not the millionaires, because the millionaires will pitch up in their Lambos and they think that they're hot stuff with their Gucci everything, and they're just going to be nonsense. But if you work for a billionaire, they're so rich that they just don't care.
Yeah.
Like they pitch up in track pants.
Look at Elon Musk. He wears his black t-shirts he always wears and whatever. That guy does
black
not
t-shirt,
care.
jeans, just does not care. But yeah, you look at someone who's like a millionaire, like Jake Paul or something. Yeah, he's rocking his Pokemon card on a gold chain.
Yeah, it's all show.
You just know he treats the waiters like crap.
Yep.
So yeah,
Okay, so there's a target then. Work for a billionaire.
yeah, work for billionaires. They
Okay, cool.
don't care.
They don't care.
That's top tip of the week. If you have to work for someone, make sure it's a billionaire, not a millionaire.
There you go. See, that should be the title of the podcast.
A very long title. The SEO is going to be
SEO is
much.
going to be amazing, though, surely. Billionaire and millionaire in SEO is going to be amazing.
Amazing. Indeed. Right. Should we dive into some news, Mr. D?
Yes, I'm very excited. I've got chat. I feel
I know,
calm now. I can read the chat. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, cool. Yes, we have charts.
Ooh, charts.
Ooh, charts.
Always
So-
with the charts.
Oh, it's very disappointing.
Oh, no.
At 1, we have Fortnite. At 2, we have Modern Warfare. At 3, we have Minecraft. At 4, we have GTA 5.
Lee, I've been gone for 2 weeks. You were supposed to fix this.
I tried. They ignored me. They said, we don't care. And that's it. That's all they said. They didn't need to expand. They just said, we don't care. I was like, oh.
I like their response. We don't care. Oh, okay then. I suppose
They don't need to justify themselves. They just don't care.
Yeah, we don't care. Refuses to elaborate. Walks away.
Exactly. It's because I got thinking nothing fast enough to say it was funny, so I just thought I'd just stop.
That was perfect.
Diablo's dropped down 1 place, but you know that's to be expected. People will, you know. So
I thought there's supposed to be lots of end game in it though.
yeah, but there's only so much end game. Like at the end of the day, you get to level 100. I don't know. I wonder if people have played it like of the excitement of it, got caught up in the excitement of it.
Yeah, probably. But
But-
looking here on True Achievements, only 7 people have completed it.
Yeah. It's a lot of game.
Yes,
What's
a
the
lot of
TA like? It's quite high still.
Yeah, the TA is still so. It's dropped down from like the 17 million we had before.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
now
yeah.
only worth 8,899
That's
TA.
pretty good. Pretty much 9 TAs are high.
Yeah, it's pretty good going.
Yeah. It's because I don't know what's the hardest one. Is it Uber Lilith if she's the hardest? Or is it 100, the 50 level nightmare?
Oh no, defeat Uber Lilith seems to be the hardest one.
Yeah, I've not met her yet.
Oh.
Does she drive in a taxi?
Yeah, she stops and she comes and picks you up.
That's right.
I don't know about you.
Because if you do it normally, you just get like Diablo taxi Uber, and it's not as good. You've got to get Lilith. You're just randomly choosing Uber all the time, and if you've got to get the right one.
I don't know about you, but I've never had to fight an Uber driver. I don't think I've come
No,
off
normally
very
they just give you
well.
water, don't they, and like sweets and stuff, don't they? Trying to make you give a
Yeah.
good rating.
Yep.
She has to be nice to you. She give her a bad rating, then she won't get anyone picking her up.
Maybe that's why you have to defeat her.
It's all about the rating.
She's so
isn't it?
nice. She's so nice to you. She gives you the
That's right.
sweeties.
You just feel
She
really
gives you the
bad.
water. She puts on the good music. You know, she makes the seats warm. And then you have to fight her. And everyone's like, oh, but she's so
But
sweet.
She's so nice. She gave me water and sweeties.
Yeah.
She
got me
like
to
kept
that
the
one.
she had the temperature of the car just right.
Just right. She put the seat warmers on,
Yes.
got out the seat and had a nice warm bum.
I think she gave me a massage or did something behind me. I'm not sure what she was doing, but I didn't check it out.
Yeah. She had her kids in the back, you know, giving me a head massage.
That's
Can't
right.
exactly
There's little, you take your shoes off and you got those fishes and bowls on your feet.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was good.
Yeah. It's a bit of a problem. You can't exactly fight
Just
someone in
another
an
podcast
intercast.
name is I want to be picked up by Uber Lilith. Okay, go. So FIFA 23 has gone up 1 place and Diablo's gone down. Roblox has gone up a place and Rocket League, so they're sames. We have a re-entry for Need for Speed Unbound. Are you going to play this game now that it's on Game Pass? We're Game Face on Game Pass.
I did jump into it again. I thought it was on already, but maybe that was like the trial version.
You did the
with
10-hour
game
trial.
footage.
Yeah, you did the 10-hour trial.
So I jumped back into it and immediately remembered why I stopped playing this game.
And just turn the sound off. Turn the music off.
Music is terrible.
Put on
But
the
otherwise-
Need for Speed soundtrack from Spotify and just chill out.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Find a playlist with Need for Speed 1 and 2 playlists. And maybe even the Most Wanted playlist because that was good.
Oh, is that good? Okay.
And then there we go.
So basically make a playlist of not including anything from Unbound and then you'll be fine.
Yeah, just the anti-Unbound.
I'm sure it's out there. So that's at 16 as a re-entry. I'm tempted to jump in actually next month. I think it'll be fun. Outer Worlds is also a re-entry.
Why?
I'm not sure why. I guess the DLC's come out, but I don't remember DLC coming out.
No, I don't think DLC's come out.
Oh, because it's Game Pass. Game Pass weekly chat quests thingies.
Oh, okay.
And then we have 7 Days to Die, also quests. Fallout 76 had a big update. And Warframe sneaks in at number 40.
Nice.
Hogwarts Legacy still hanging around, which is quite interesting. That's quite cool. I think people are hanging out in that game a lot. I keep seeing articles about 400 hours in, and I found this new thing. Like, whoa, bro.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I think I put like 60 in there, 50, 60 hours in it. I feel like it's a
Pretty
decent
good
amount of hours. Yeah, it was a good game. There's lots of it. Most of it's kind of not that interesting. Yeah, Outer Worlds 21, 7 Days to Die is 28, Fallout 76 33, and then 40 is Warframe, all re-entries.
Yeah. Nothing else is moving around.
No,
really.
most things have moved down one place. If something like Outer Worlds came in, it went down one place.
Yeah.
It's one of those weeks.
That's a very quiet week.
Yes. Indeed, actually, I wasn't showing it on the screen. There you go, everybody. You can see it quickly while I skip on to the next story. So, it's been a weird week for news as well.
Oh, yes, okay.
What I haven't got is anything about the Xbox. I've got a little bit of Xbox stuff about the FTC, because I feel like we need to do it properly when it's finished, almost.
But if we start now breaking it down in like a special episode or something, by the time we get to now, it'll be finished. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe. Anywho, there's some stories. There's a few stories. Maybe we should find something to talk about in a bit. Game Pass has some games which we talked about very quickly. So Need for Speed Unbound came in on the 22nd of June, so a few days ago. And also the Bookwalker Tales, Thief of Tales, which is a really cool looking game, actually.
Okay.
It's got a kind of cool graphics to it, cool looking.
What type of graphics?
It's a narrative adventure from developer Do My Best, which puts us in shoes of Etienne Quist, a former writer, who can enter the book worlds.
Yes, I remember this story.
Yeah, after losing the ability to write when accused of a crime, Quest uses his ability to steal things from other books in the hope that he can write again. Nothing is safe in the book world, so expect to be stealing fanciful items like Excalibur and a Thor's hammer.
Remember, we spoke about this game coming out just before I left. So it came out, and then 2 weeks later came to Game Pass.
Yeah, it's a really cool looking game, though. I really like it. Like, the art style's amazing.
Cool.
Yeah. So that one's come out. And Unbound, which I'm tempted to jump in. It's kind of cool, that game.
Yeah, jump into Unbound. I'm super keen to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I do like myself a good Need for Speed game. This is interesting. So this is almost like Fallout from the Starfield event. And this is in Stuff, amazingly, which is a Kiwi, really very strange name for a news website. It's called Stuff, but a very Kiwi name for a website also.
Yeah, it is.
So I have to excuse my butchering of the Kiwi language. So during the gameplay video game Starfield revealed a character with a moko. A moko is like a face tattoo, but it's normally below the nose, kind of covers the face, covers the mouth, basically. And raises questions about whether it's done respectfully. And this is really interesting because I don't know because there was another game that came out that had the same thing. Is it disrespectful using it? I don't know. This is why it's interesting. So, who is it picked up? So I'm not even going to attempt to say her name. As the acting head of the University of Canterbury School of Māori and Indigenous Studies, the benchmark of incorporating Māori design is to partner with Māori creatives, which makes me think they haven't.
No. Man, at the end of the day, it's cool that it's been added in, that it's incorporated in, because it means that then you can build your character with a moko. So if you are a Maori playing Starfield,
Actually, this is interesting. So Tony is I don't know. She's not actually. Well, she's involved in modding, I guess. So she says you have to earn a Moku, which is kind of interesting.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on it, Tony? You just whack it into chat. What do you think? Whether you feel like it's appropriation or it's kind of cool to see it there.
I think it's cool to have the culture represented in the game. I mean, it's a game about humanity in the future in space.
Mm-hmm.
So all of humanity working together. Of course, you're going to see all the different cultures and everything come together. So it's pretty good that they've incorporated in.
She says it's cool. She says it's a game. It's cool to see. Yeah. Well, it's not like Star Trek had like the Russian guy and the Asian guy and the black woman and all this sort of stuff, and that was very different for the 60s, wasn't it?
Yeah. But the idea of, humanity coming together, you're not going to say, oh, we can't do this because it's cultural appropriation, or we can't put that in because some people might disagree. The whole point of this game is it's fantasy. It's humanity all working together to reach the stars.
Yeah, right.
So you're going to have everyone in there.
Yeah, people like to complain about tribal stuff being used incorrectly. Yeah, I completely agree, Tony. I think that is part of it is that because it was all over the news. There wasn't just stuff talking about it. There was quite a few websites talking about it at the time.
Interesting. What do you think, Lee?
And she's white brown, when she says. What do I think? I think it's cool it's in there. I think it's good that they recognised there's the mouldy cultures out there. I think it's amazing.
Yeah. It'd be cool if you could get a New Zealander accent as well for your character.
Yeah, so you sound like the guy who does all the Marvel games, movies.
Who's that?
I can't remember his name. I have no idea.
I just want to sound like Rhys Darby.
Oh, Rhys Darby. Okay, yeah, he's Aussie, isn't he? Aussie? Oh, he's Kiwi. Yeah, right.
He's Kiwi.
I'll just go for Jake the Muss. That'll be him.
Ah, yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. So there's also, it's not the first time. So, there we go. So they used a Moku in Cyberpunk 2077 as well.
Ah, yeah.
And shocked one design consultant who called it appropriation in the Māori broadcaster Olini Kaipara, who labelled it absolute ignorance. Wow.
I think, yeah, people are complaining to complain.
Yeah, but it's an interesting thing to bring up, isn't it, though? Because it's Native Americans in there. Would that be the same?
Yeah, it's, there's that whole Pacifica kind of tribal tattoos that they do.
Yeah.
If you ever talk to one of those Islander people, like the Pacifica people, they're always super stoked that you have some of their culture on you. I've never had...
that's interesting, because there was a massive thing when I was 20s of having the thing around your arm, like the whatever you call it,
band.
Right, the band, yeah, that's right.
And I've never met an Islander that's been angry about other people, like steeping themselves in their culture,
Yeah, that's cool.
They've always been really happy about it. And same with when we were in Vietnam and all the rest. They happy to see us in those reed hats and all the rest. They don't care. They're just happy that we're there and experiencing the culture with them.
Yeah, right.
And I think it should be taken more like, rather than gatekeeping cultural things like that and saying, oh no, you can only use it if we
must sign a piece of paper to say that.
Yeah, it should be seen as you're expanding our culture. You're bringing light to this cultural thing that really, uplifts our culture, shows people where they're from, gets people interested. I mean, because of Starfield, how many more people are going to be interested in New Zealand now?
I know it exists as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it might even start appearing on maps.
What? Easy.
I know. I'm shocked too.
Easy. That's hilarious. Yes. Because what was it map we saw recently that wasn't on there? It was really funny. It was only like last year I saw a map and it wasn't on there.
There's so many maps where just New Zealand doesn't exist.
So funny. Yeah, it's kind of interesting though, because I didn't even notice. I haven't actually seen it was the Starfield stuff. Because I'm just waiting for it to come out. Really?
Yep,
I'm like, it's going to be out in a month, so I might as well just keep waiting. It's going to be like July, August, and it's out in September. Like, it's not very long away.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so I was really surprised when I saw this front page of stuff. I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. So there was a massive increase in Game Pass, and the whole world complained, and the Xbox has gone up in value as well. It's not really gone up by much. It's a whole buck. It's $1. It's gone up by. The world is in uproar that Game Pass has gone up from $9.99 to $10.99, and Ultimate's gone up from $15.99 to $16.99. You should see the internet It was
Oh,
amazing. I just chuckled. I was like, "It's $2. It's fine. It's like $20 a year."
yeah.
And the Xbox has gone up by like $30. The Xbox Series X, I think it's $30 US. I can't see the price here, annoyingly. And the Series S has stayed the same price, which is cool. So they've actually gone $50. You can buy I guess the 500 still there, the white one, for $299 US, and it's $350 US for the 1 terabyte.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not too bad at all.
Sorry.
Not too bad at all.
No, not at all. No, so it's gone up by $2 from July 6th. So if you're going to do your yearly thing, get in there now and just update it. Buy boxes of them if you can.
Yeah, my Game Pass runs out on the 8th.
I know you said that. Yeah.
I've gone and bought my 3 years of Xbox Live Gold codes.
You did buy them, did you? Cool.
Yep, so I've got them now. And now
in 6 monthly bits?
Yeah.
So
that was the cheapest.
I found I had to do 6 months and then I couldn't add another 6 months to it. So I have to wait for it to expire and then I can do another 6 months.
Oh, interesting.
So I don't think you can stack now.
Interesting. Okay, I'll just keep an eye on that then.
Yeah.
Because 3 years worth of 6 month codes took me forever to get them.
We're paying the backside. Yeah. They were selling it as 12 months and I got 2 6 months when I got it.
Oh, okay. I bought the 6 months because those were the cheapest, and they give you 2 codes, so 2-3 months.
Okay. Well, that's annoying. Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, it came out 3 years of Xbox Live Gold, $190, $199.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I think I paid like 80 or something for a year.
Yeah. So compared to what, $240 if you just do the 12 months.
Yeah. But plus every 3 months you have to pay $15 or $16, whatever it is now, $20.
Yeah. So $220 and hopefully Game Pass for 3 more years.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. So there's a price increase. Get in there now before you all start crying. Which I think probably wouldn't cry that much. I have got a couple Diablo stories.
I've noticed the couple is quite a lot.
That's not that many. I've actually only literally got 2. 3.
Okay, then maybe I'm
3. Maybe 3. 4. I could have put more in, but I refrained from putting in all Diablo stories. Diablo 4 has surpassed a whopping $666 million in revenue in just 5 days.
That's insane.
That is insane. Breaking internal sales records for publisher Blizzard Entertainment revealed today. Yeah, they're doing all right.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, did okay. There's actually some numbers here. Oh, why is it all small? Be big. Don't be small, be big.
Don't be small, be big.
Why can't I hate the internet sometimes. You click on a button, it doesn't do what you expect it to do. There's a video here. Is it going to be full screen? No. Wow, okay, fine.
It's a GIF,
so,
not a
200... Yeah, but it's a GIF, so it doesn't go full screen, which is annoying.
It's a bit of a pain.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's going on? Are you making it big?
Yes.
Did you get it big?
Yes. Week 1 launch
good
stats. 276 million hours played. That's a week. 2.73 billion monsters killed.
Jeez.
Billion. 166 million and 960 total parties created. Which is kind of cool. nearly 317 million player deaths.
Yeah.
Players killed in PvP, 429,000.
Jeez.
Deaths by the Butcher, which is top topic in our Discord at the moment, 5.7 million, nearly 5.8 million.
Okay.
Yeah, I've managed to kill him once and died horribly the first time I saw him.
Level adding
1
to these stats.
Yeah, added to the stats. A level 1 players, 6,263 level 1 player, level 100 players, not 100. And level 100 hardcore players, 163.
Gee.
That's hard work. And most popular class is the Sorceress.
Because she's so OP.
She's amazing. Don't you talk about my girl like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
We'll wait and see. Necro's coming for you.
Oh, really? Okay, whatever. What else are going? I think that's it. Just stats. I like stats. Stats are great.
Oh, that's a great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this whole killing 5.8 million by the Butcher is amazing. I think that's so cool. It seems he was going to be a main boss at one point, like a story boss,
Okay.
but they decided just to make him a random, which is
Nice.
fun. There's a lots of promotion for this. There's lots of talk about the promotion, the marketing here. They could do a trailer, including a trailer featuring Billie Eilish song.
Ah, yes.
Twitter with Megan Fox, who goes and tells people, but when they die, talks about that. The
Yep.
theme song by Halsey. See, I don't know who these people are. This is how old I am. A theme song by Halsey and Suga, Suga, from K-pop superstars BTS. I know BTS are. But I don't know who
Yeah.
Halsey and Suga are. I have no idea.
Everything I've learned about BTS has been against my will.
Yeah, I know, yeah. It's just there. It's just stuff that happens. Even cross-promotion and other Activision Blizzard's titles, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, where players agreed with an ad starring Lilith when they logged on for some of the multiplayer matches on Diablo launch day. That's smart, isn't it? They've hit it hard, the marketing, haven't they?
Oh man, you should see the posters around Melbourne. It's got just huge Diablo posters everywhere that say, "Join in what? Get ready for hell, Melbourne."
Okay.
And you know the best thing about these posters is that they all have the little Xbox sticker on them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so I
Melbourne
think Xbox got marketing rights.
does seem to be the hub of Xbox, doesn't it? Any event happens as Xbox is down there.
Yeah, maybe Melbourne is the hub of Xbox Australia.
It was out of at the event at that place, didn't they? The place with games and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever it's called. 87% 87 aggregate review score on Metacritic, which is nice and high as well.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
I have not
That's
spent all my time playing it since it came out, honest.
Uh-huh.
And another one. Oh, this is actually interesting. Okay, this is kind of interesting because I don't think people understand how Diablo works. Comment.
Yes.
Diablo 4 fans call on Blizzard to reverse Battle Pass decision or risk losing players.
Yes.
Yes, this is interesting though. So Diablo 4 has demanded Blizzard reverse decision to lock Battle Passes to seasonal characters, forcing them to start a new one from scratch and grind to maximum level every 3 months to unlock everything. That's Diablo, bro. That's what it's about.
Yeah. Tell me you haven't played Diablo 3
I know,
without telling me
exactly.
you haven't played Diablo 3.
I know, but there's so many people complaining about it. Twitter was on this day when they announced it. Twitter was full of people going, but,
Oh my word.
yeah.
Yeah.
The aggrieved player base fears the demanding nature of the system will turn casual fans away. This game is not built for casual people after a while.
Not the seasonal stuff. I
not
mean,
the
if you're a
seasonal stuff.
casual player, you play the story, you play with friends, you do dungeons.
You can
The
still live
seasonal
with your
stuff-
character. Like, you don't have to do the seasonal stuff. Just live with your character you built on the first day, and that's it. It's okay.
Yeah, just get him up to level 100, start a new character, go from 1 to 100. The seasonal stuff is for the people that are going to be playing Diablo for the next year, 2 years, you know?
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to it because I never got into Diablo 3 at all. And I feel
man.
like I'm now on the train, so I'm right, I'm getting in there.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, the
excited.
seasonal stuff is great.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you jump into the
'Cause-
seasonal stuff and it's just go, kill.
Yeah, and they've just made it. I'm going to talk about it later. They've got a whole bunch of updates today come out in preparation for the July when the season starts.
So you mean there's not going to be a year's break between the game releasing and the season one
No,
start?
this is not Halo. This is Diablo. I know.
That's amazing.
Shocking. I know.
How did they do that?
I don't know what they do. It's magic. It's like magic. If only Microsoft could bottle that magic.
If only they could. Well, I think they're trying to buy that magic at the moment.
That's true, actually. Yeah, that's very true. Yes. What was I going to say? Yeah, so like July 19th said there's no way it's going to fly the vast majority of the base players. He believes it's only a matter of time before the number of monthly active
I
users
clearly don't know
drops
who-
and urged the developers to have a backup plan.
Oh,
No.
yes. Have a
I'm
backup
so
plan. Who's
excited.
different?
So I've been playing. I've got like a complete pyro sorceress. She's just like fire. If I have fire, I'm healing myself. So I make
nice.
more fire to heal myself. It's just a brilliant loop, and I kill stuff with fire. It's like amazing. But I'm like, I want to build a different. I want to build like an electricity sorceress.
Ah, yes.
But I don't want to mess with my current sorceress. I want to leave her as she is and build a new sorceress. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I can't wait till the season. I'm going to build electricity sorceress.
Nice.
Bone
And then
barbarian as well.
what's
Yeah.
the next? What's the next sorceress you're gonna build? The ice one.
Yeah, I don't know about Ice One. I'm not sure. The whole
You're gonna
freezing
collect
thing. I
them
might
all.
just go barbarian or something. Collect them all. That's right. Yeah. I have 10 spots to fill, so I'm sure I'll find
Yeah, I'm
interesting
sure
things to
we'll
build.
figure out a way to play this game.
Yes. Yeah, it's so funny. So I just thought I'd bring this up because I'm not sure if everyone realizes, but every season you have to start again with your character if you want to get the cool stuff.
Yes. And if you
That's-
don't want to, then you don't.
You
It's
don't
simple.
know. And that's what they say. Like, your character's not going anywhere. You can still log in with your old character. It just goes to a different world, like in a non-season cool stuff world.
And then at the end of every season, your character becomes unseasonal, so they still
right,
become
yeah,
the character you can play in the main game.
That's
So you
right.
can still do PvP, you can still do dungeons with your friends with that character. It's not like season ends, character deleted, start from scratch.
No, not at all. No, indeed. And it was cool because then you have multiple characters. So if you're in a party which requires a sorceress, you can go, oh, you've got a decent sorceress. Do you want to jump in our group and do it? Yeah, I
Yeah.
can jump in as a sorceress. Or
Yeah,
we
swap
need
out your
we need
Necro
a
for a
rogue.
sorceress.
Yeah, I'm a rogue. I can jump in my rogue.
Yeah.
It's all fine. It's okay, everybody.
So of all the 16 people that complained,
I know. I do wonder though because there was a lot of noise. It was the internet and it was very loud that day. There was
maybe
tears.
there's nothing else going on that day.
Yeah, well, that's true. That is very true. It's very exciting. I got all excited then with that one because it made me laugh, that story, when I saw it. Because I'm like, I know that Paul basically lives for seasons. Paul and Emily, was it? Both of them just played the seasons. That's what they live for.
Yeah.
To get the
Yeah.
Paragon points after you get a season done.
Yep. Oh man, and like this, to give you a hint of how many people this is affecting, the one guy has 300,000 views on his tweet that he's complaining about, and only 600 likes.
Oh, okay.
So
Percentage-wise
know,
then, 0.002.
300,000 people saw it. Only 600 of those 300,000 people thought it was worthy of the like button.
I'd say so. Jim Bean says here, season stuff is only for hardcore players. I disagree. I think it's a fun thing to do and build your character back up again.
Yep.
Like you take it as a challenge. Okay, I want to play a rogue. It's a new season. I might as well do it now and then learn a rogue and get to play it. I think it's actually because it doesn't. I assume all your money will carry over, and you probably get access to your what do you call it? Your box, your cupboard thing,
The stash.
stash. Do you get
If
access?
I'm remembering from Diablo 3, I don't think you do. But when your seasonal character transitions out of the season, all your items and your money gets added to your.
Oh, so you just start from scratch. Okay.
So yeah, I think that's how it works in Diablo 3. But I haven't played in a while, so I might be mistaken.
But also, people learn which dungeons are the best ones to farm after a while.
Yeah.
So you just knock out the you do it with your mates, get the main story run real quick, and then go to dungeon and hang out until you get to level 50 or 100.
Or yeah, you don't even have to do the dungeons because in Diablo 3 it had its own kind of jumping path for the season. So like you'd start off and your character would be in like the end level for Diablo 3, and then you'd jump to a different place. So it keeps it fresh in that you're not just running through the story for every season.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So if they keep doing that, then it's
they
great.
will.
fun
They've
to
been smart so
competitive.
far. They've added a bunch of stuff. Oh, I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, they've added a bunch of stuff today, and it's like made things simple. They've just done little tweaks today. I'm like, oh yeah, that's actually makes sense what they've done. That's good
Oh,
stuff.
tell us what they've done.
Oh, should we do it? Okay, let's do it. Let's go in. It was actually on my. I picked it up today because it only came out literally today. This story. First major patch. So this is version 1.03. We actually have the whole patch list. I could be really excited and just go through the list.
There's a lot to go through.
Yeah, there's a little bit. Yeah, so it fixed a bunch of issues. It's probably just go to blizzard.com and find the patch notes. But it came out June 27th, so it's literally today it's come out.
Man.
A bunch of issues with dungeons, adventures, and activities. Bunch of gameplay issues, blah blah. Fix some local co-op issues. Fix some quests. So people getting stuck in quests, this update could fix you. I know someone said that some character was stuck and they couldn't get to it. So fix some UI issues. which is good. And we're not going to go any of these. Gameplay. Okay, so experience rewards, gameplay adjustments. Significantly increased experience rewarded for completing nightmare dungeons. Significantly increased experience gained from killing monsters in nightmare dungeons. See, they're helping you speed up and your leveling. Held Tide chest now provides substantially more bonus experience when opened.
Ooh.
Significantly increased reward experience for completing individual whispers across the board. And fixed an issue with no experience but was boarded. That's a fix. So that's awesome. So that means that, cause when you go to endgame, Carl, if you ever get there, because what are you now? What level are your character?
Never mind. Moving on.
So once you get to endgame or nightmare, you then get Helltide areas, and you go in there, and it's just literally killing stuff. You're just walking around killing things, and they drop down these essence or something or other. I can't remember what it's called. And you collect 75 of them, and you open up one of the chests, the Helltide chests. And you're always getting something good out of it. But there's there might be a boots chest and a hat chest, or a weapon chest, or a two-handed weapon chest. And they all vary from 75, 125, or 150, I think, was the mysterious one, which will give you something better, but obviously need twice as many of these things. When you die, you lose half of them. And you only have an hour, and at the end of the hour, all of them disappear. Like, you lose all these things that you collect. So it's like you get in there for an hour, you run around, you kill lots of stuff, you collect them, do not die, and then go and open chests and get really cool stuff out of it. So what they're saying is we're increasing the experience.
Ooh.
They're fun to run around. Me and Scarred for Life did it. We ran around. He helped me. What did he help me do first off? Oh, he helped me do the capstone dungeon. We ran through that.
Okay.
Because he was in Nightmare already. So we ran through the capstone dungeon, and then we jumped in and did Nightmare stuff. And just hung out in there the whole time. It was quite cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and did Nightmare Dungeon, and we did some Helltide.
Cool. Okay.
Helltide roaming bosses will now drop higher quality loot.
Nice.
Players can now teleport to Nightmare Dungeons directly through the map. Because how it works is you get this elixir thing, you enable it, it picks a dungeon, and you've got to walk to that dungeon. Yeah, jump to it, whatever. But now you just jump straight to it. See, that's quick. That's so cool, because the Nightmare Dungeons drop all the cool stuff.
So you want to get in there really quick and just start playing, eh?
Yeah. Weekly bonus caches from world bosses no longer have a level requirement for opening. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I didn't realize they had a level requirement, so that's good. So anyone can open up the caches for world bosses. And we took out, oh, that's right. He came in my world because I had a world boss pop up. One of the big guys.
Oh, yes.
Real fun. Took him out and then had a massive amount of stuff off him. Like a ridiculous amount of gear we got off the guy.
Brilliant. That sounds amazing.
It was so fun. Yeah. And then they've got a whole bunch of continue efforts, make class builds fun and powerful. There's a bunch of balance updates. Let's look at sorcerers because I don't care about the rest.
Well, I was looking at the necromancer, and this is something that is actually pertaining to me because I noticed when you curse an enemy, your minions don't attack them, your skeletons don't attack the cursed stuff until you attack. Now they've fixed it. So a minion will always engage targets with a cast curse.
A cast curse.
That is fantastic. That's something that's going to directly affect me right now when I start playing tonight after the podcast.
Oh, exciting. Let me look at mine now because. Oh, just click one button. Okay, so I've got. I've really confused myself now. There's tons of updates for the sorceress.
Yeah, there's heaps.
There's heaps. Okay, what do I use here? So firebolt is 40% damage, 40 to 44% increase in damage. What do I use? Firewall, mana increase, cost has dropped by 5. Oh, that's good. Mana is a nightmare. Man, I run out of mana so fast when I do it. We got here crackling energy. Yeah, it's all increases in damage. Freezing wake, base damage increase from 60 to 110%.
Everything's been buffed, it looks like.
Lightning spear.
No nerfs.
Is lightning spear the one I use? Or does everything jumps around?
What is that? Is that not
No, what's that called? Fort lightning or something, isn't it? What's it called?
But lightning like chain lightning or something.
Chain lightning, yeah, chain lightning. That's not been touched, which is unfortunate because that's my go-to. But lightning spear, which has gone 100 to 160% in damage bonus increase, like, jeez, 60% increase. That's insane.
That's fantastic.
And then chance to chain and okay, so they've changed the legendary aspects as well, and increased it. It's cool. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. This bonus is amazing. Like they've done a really good job of just giving it a bit more power.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been listening to people complaining about the mana, because mana runs out too fast currently. So obviously they've tweaked some of the
Tweaked a lot of it.
a lot of the uses of stuff. So I don't know if I've ever come across it where they've not decreased something. They seem to have bumped everything up, don't they?
Yeah. There's what's it, like a philosophy that basically says always buff, never nerf.
Nerf. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, so it does say this patch specifically targets Diablo 4's first season, which starts next month, requires you to level a new character. Leveling will be a big part of every season going forward. Many of the skills today patch tend to require a lot more skill points and legendary gear to feel more powerful. By raising effectiveness across the board, no clash should lag behind. The season starts in mid-July.
Nice.
No real changes to the end game. It's mostly low-level stuff, I reckon, here. So just to get you leveling quickly, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because what is it? Go to level 80. It's the same amount of XP from 80 to 100.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Such as the Diablo way.
Yeah, well, it's game. But then I was thinking, but surely the XP, you'll get more XP because you're fighting harder things on you. So surely it's going to be...
so you should be a nightmare, and you should be in, hell and
You
those
got,
type of levels.
I was playing on level 2 legendary, and I wasn't picking any gear up that I could use. And I was like, oh, I'm doing all these, I kind of finished the main mission and got my unique item, and it was less powerful than the one I was wearing already. I was like, I've got this unique here, and I can't use it because it's not powerful enough. It's stupid. I'd spent too much time looking around in the game, doing dungeons. I think that was the problem. It might have been better if I'd just done the main missions and then gone back and done dungeons, but I was doing lots of multiplayer with people.
Oh, yeah, and the dungeons are great fun.
And the dungeons are fun, and they drop really good stuff when they do the dungeons as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. First world problems, that's what I reckon it is.
Indeed.
Doing too many dungeons, having too much good gear.
Yep. What a shock.
What a shocker. Any more Diablo news while I'm here? I might as well just keep going.
Well, see what other Diablo news you can find.
You just keep searching for it.
Yep.
Yeah, no, nothing actually. No, that was it. Just 4 stories this week.
Just 4 stories of Diablo this week. Next week we're going to be on 6, guys.
There's so many more. There's so much news out there about Diablo. My news feed is just full of Diablo stories. It's really funny.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay, so I'm just going to go through this real quick because everything we've learned from day 1 at FTC trial. So this is a few days old. I'm hoping it can do this. It's got bullet points, but it doesn't have bullet points. Indiana Jones was being developed for PlayStation 5. But they decided not to after ZeniMax was purchased. He didn't believe. Oh yeah, they're saying Starfield wasn't going to PlayStation because they didn't think it hit the September release if it was multi-platform.
Ah, yep.
Which is an interesting answer. I think it was just not ever going to come on PlayStation personally. Outworlds 2 is currently up in the air about its exclusivity, which means it's not going to come to PlayStation, I think. And interesting, they kept going on about Call of Duty. I think this is what's shooting them in the foot, is they keep going, yeah, but is Call of Duty going to be exclusive?
Yep.
They've asked this question so many times, and it seems to be the only thing they're asking.
Yeah, they're only caring about Call of Duty because it's so big, but they're forgetting everything else.
Everything else. And also Jim Ryan, who's the PlayStation boss, said Sony wouldn't share any information about PlayStation 6 with Activision Blizzard if the acquisition went through.
Yes.
And I was thinking to myself, go on. No.
I was going to say, so this has shot Sony in the foot in the past because they refused to give a PlayStation 5 dev kit to Mojang. So the Minecraft version, the PS5 Minecraft version, took a lot longer to develop because they had to buy a retail version of the PS5 before they could start developing for it.
Yeah, I find it really interesting that these games, which they want to be everywhere, multi console, but they're not going to give Xbox a PlayStation to develop it on. So I don't understand how they expect it to work.
Yep.
So when PlayStation 6 comes out, there's not going to be any COD. Well, there will be, but like 2 months later, 3 months later or something.
Yeah, there'll be the PS5 version of COD, and then they'll have to start working on the PS6 version of COD.
Oh, I just thought that was really interesting. And it occurred to me that this is one of the bugbears they've got, is they don't want to give away secret technology to Xbox. Because Sony does exclusives and doesn't share And Xbox like, fine, we don't have the game. We don't have to give you a bit of hardware. Whereas PlayStation want exclusives, but they can't have it because they won't give them the hardware.
Yep.
Brilliant. It's so genius. And next generation console is to be released in 2028, which is probably about right.
Nice.
Maybe a bit late. What was the first one come out? Is it 2 years now for the Xbox Series X?
8 years. 8 years per generation sounds
eight,
about,
isn't it? So that's about right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still hanging out for the Series X version 2.
The refresh. Yeah.
The Pro.
Yep. This is just day one as well. This is kind of interesting. This was all day one. This is 23rd. So we've had whole more stuff, but interesting that all this stuff immediately has come out about it.
Yes.
It's quite cool. I think I actually have more stories as well.
It's been very interesting.
It has been really interesting, actually, yeah. And Phil was up there, and he did a good job, from the sound of it.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job. It was so funny, because in order for from what I read, in order for Sony to get Bungie approval, or approval to buy Bungie, they said they included the Switch in their competitor market.
That's right.
And in order to block the CMA, they excluded the Switch.
No, because then Xbox will be third.
Yeah, so it's very interesting to see.
PlayStation Boss says Xbox games do better in US due to shooting and multiplayer. Did you see this?
Yeah, I did.
This was amazing. Came out yesterday. So there's two genres are typical, but more popular in the States. That's what he said. So you go, oh, okay, yeah, that's probably true. Then you think about it, and then you read down, and there's 5.5% of games come out on Xbox with shooty. Shooters. 5.5%. Like not even trying. Like that's 2,617 games since the 1st of Jan 2020. 146 of them, 5.5%, were classified as shooters. I just read that. I was like, that's incredible. So there's 355 games with narrative, 215 games with puzzle, 114 games were racing car games. They're just really, really struggling, aren't they?
Yes.
And then the one that did come out, which was shooty, which was Far Cry, was a flop. Redfall was a flop. And Sony's biggest launch is Final Fantasy 16, which is a shooter.
Third party.
And a shooter as well, though.
I don't think so. Final Fantasy 16.
16, is that not a shooter? You're running around shooting and killing things?
No, I think that's more like an action RPG.
Action RPG, okay, all right. All right, then. Well, I thought it was funny that it was killing stuff.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Jim Ryan hasn't exactly been fantastic to listen to, has he?
No, it's all been pre-recorded as well. He's not even live. He's just pre-recording stuff and saying it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Because I think he's doing it that way so that he can't get asked hard questions.
Exactly, yes. Doesn't have to justify anything he says.
Yep.
It's amazing to watch.
Yeah. It's fascinating to hear all this information coming out.
I've got another one as well, a third story. Might as well just keep going down the track.
Yep.
And this is really interesting. I don't really understand this Bethesda guy. Bethesda executive confused by Microsoft's willingness to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. He's going, but wait a minute, you've made us be completely exclusive, and now you're saying that it's okay to make games for other consoles. This is an internal email sent by Bethesda's Senior VP of Global Marketing and Communications, Peter Hines, expressing frustration regarding Xbox inconsistent exclusivity policies as service. I'm just has he not been told? Do you think this guy's going to have a job? I'm like, bro, just be quiet, okay? Like, Bethesda, no one cared when someone brought Bethesda, and everyone cares because we're buying Activision. That's why it's happening. There's no other reason.
Yes. I mean, also, like Elder Scrolls 6, Starfield, single-player games, really big single-player games, COD, giant multiplayer game that everyone in the world's going to play, you know?
Yeah, money. We'll pay your wages, bro. Like, just chill.
Yeah.
He emailed Todd Howard, Jamie Ledger, I'm not sure who that is, and Todd Vaughn, but he emailed Todd Howard and said, hey, this isn't really fair. We want to release games too.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. So it does actually interest. So what happens if Elder Scrolls 6 came out on PlayStation as well?
don't think it will.
You don't think it will? Do you think they might do it just to
Nope.
to
Nope.
try and get a PlayStation 6 out of them or something? Because by the time it comes out, PlayStation 6 will be out. It could be a good
No, I don't
opportunity
think
for them
so.
to get a free PlayStation.
This is Microsoft. I think they could buy themselves a PlayStation. if
No,
they want.
pre one to find out what they're made out of.
No, I don't think that's going to ever happen now.
Oh, but it'd be hilarious if they did. They say, "Oh no, we can give you. You can come in, but you have to give us a PlayStation
Oh yeah, it would be funny if they go, yeah, we're going to make Elder Scrolls 6 for PlayStation.
on day
You know,
one.
give
Day
us-
one release
give us a dev-
PlayStation."
Yeah, give us a dev kit, and then
Certificate.
when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, just go, YOLO, we didn't sign any contracts. What do you mean? It's not on PlayStation. Why would we put Elder Scrolls 6 on PlayStation? That's just stupid.
Wow, exactly. Yep.
They could be really clever with it.
I know. I was thinking this is amazing. So much. Yes. And also, Microsoft said they lost a console. That's right. That was one thing that came out. Of
Yeah.
course, they're going to say that because they want to buy Activision. Like,
Yes.
no,
There's
we're
been
just little Microsoft here.
Yeah. I mean, we only have a $3 trillion market cap. Look at us being a small company.
Little company,
Look,
little
it's a
Microsoft,
startup.
struggling through, trying to
We're
make
just
a
a
way in the
startup.
world. Just a startup.
at-
That's it. Xbox has
Look
only
at
been
the
out for 20
foosball
years.
table in the corner.
We do get muffins on a Friday, which is exciting.
Oh, that is lots of fun.
Yes.
It's so funny
Oh.
because I mean, there's been so much clickbait written about this.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, it's insane. And some of them are funny. That just made me laugh, and I was like, I've got to bring this up because it makes me chuckle. This story.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious. Also, did you see, before we move on, did you see the list of developers / publishers that Microsoft is
Oh
interested
yes, I did see that actually.
acquiring?
It was a cool list. I was actually going to wait until next week because I feel like everything's done next week and do like a proper what happened at the FTC
Yes.
thing. Try and find
Okay.
some decent write-ups on it.
Well, then let's just leave that as a
Just
tease,
leave
shall
it.
we?
Yeah, I think so. Because I just thought those were funny stories. Just as like a
yeah.
day one. This is what happened day one. Really exciting. And then idiot Bethesda guy and an idiot PlayStation guy. It's like brilliant.
Well, idiot PlayStation guy. I think the Bethesda guy is trying to come across as
What though?
business
Why?
savvy.
Why would
Maybe
you
he's trying to
send
climb the
that?
corporate ladder.
But why? No, because he doesn't. He's not following. He's not drinking the Kool-Aid, is he? He's got to be saying, "Oh, we're really happy in Bethesda with our exclusivity. It works really well for us, Mister
Yeah.
Marketing Guy." That's what he should be saying. Not, look at us.
Yeah. But what about us?
Us. We're just trying. Unmute. Yeah, we're just trying. We're doing on Kick only, not Twitch anymore, because Twitch. There's a person in chat asking.
Unmute podcast. Are
Unmute
you guys on
podcast.
Twitch or are you only trying Kick? We're on Kick and YouTube, which
Yeah.
leads us into a great segue for if you guys want to watch us live, we're on Kick and we live stream on YouTube. If you want to catch up later, all our VODs are on YouTube.
With
Hashtag
words.
like and subscribe.
Yes. So this is for you, Kyle. This story.
Okay.
I
This
saw-
is great. What is this?
Let's do that Unmuted podcast. Check us out. Follow us. Say hi. Come into our Discord. Discord.io, the Xboxcast. This guy.
Oh no, what is this guy?
You'll love this.
Oh no. I'm getting nervous already. What am I loving? Me. Oh no, not this guy.
It's amazing. So fans are lauding Barbie for clever marketing after Xbox revelation. Have you seen the pink?
Oh my word, that is so pink.
So pink. So the Barbie are having Xbox themed controllers and a console too. It's all just pink.
Oh my word. Imagine going, yes. Now,
Yes, I know.
now I can finally buy myself an Xbox that it
That's
is
right.
hot pink.
Imagine all those teenage girls and Simone going, "Wow, this is amazing! I can get one." You know what you can get Simone for her birthday though?
We're getting her the black Xbox Series S.
I don't think you are.
Is this hot pink one the 1 terabyte version?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Just buy a memory card, you tight ass.
Or is it the special Barbie terabyte version?
It's a special one. It's infinite. It's just made out of magic and laughter.
That's amazing.
All these these
so
comments are funny as well. The marketing for this game has been phenomenal. Definitely buying. Where can I buy? How can I buy? I will buy. Suddenly I'm a gamer now. It's going to be a giveaway. No chance I'm hell of they're selling that at that retail. I think they will. Microsoft, give me the money. PlayStation, please look at me. I was like, this is incredible for all those people out there like Simone.
Oh, it's
And
so
probably
pink,
Emily, and I just imagine Rebecca and you.
man.
Yeah.
It's so pink.
It's such pink.
You know, it's so pink that I'm sure if you open up your curtains on like a Saturday morning to play on it, birds come down and they start like sitting on your shoulder and singing like in
Birds
a,
are
in a
in
Disney movie.
the birds are in the Xbox. They come out every time you turn it on. There's birds float out of it. And they sit on your shoulder and twerp in your ear. I'm trying to find a decent picture of it.
Disney movie.
I think it's a bit bigger. I'm trying to work out if any of these controllers are actually nice and can buy one. That's true. If you buy this Xbox, you'll never need caffeine ever again. You're feeling sad? You turn on the Xbox.
Day's looking a bit grey. Just hold the Xbox to the sky.
That's right.
It gets rid of all
It'll
the
brighten up
clouds.
the whole of the town. Will get brighten up. Should come with a warning.
It should come with an epilepsy warning on the box.
That's right. May cause
Do
too
not
much happiness.
Warning, do not stare directly at the Xbox.
So yeah, there's 5 controllers as well. I'm not sure if I like any of them, but there's one that was a bit serious on the far right. It's like got dribbling bits on it.
Yeah, I mean, some of them look quite cool. I quite like there's one that almost looks like a zebra with the bright pink in it.
I wasn't sure about that because of the buttons. I thought the buttons look a bit poo. It's pink. I wasn't sure pink was the right color for the buttons.
I don't know. Some of these controllers look really nice. The one in the middle is just nice, you know,
It's
bright
just not
pink
actually,
and
if
white.
it didn't have Barbie on it, that's quite cool.
Yeah, if it didn't have the Barbie, on it, the Barbie branding,
Yes,
but
the
was
Barbie
just
branding.
bright pink, fantastic.
Yeah, just incredible.
You know,
And you know,
hang the bright pink controller from your ceiling, and you'll save on so much electricity.
there's a tie-dye one, says Simone from chat.
Oh, Simone has gotten into tie-dye recently, and it's
Oh, well, there you go. Well,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you get
Looks
the
like
pink
you're gonna have
Xbox
to-
controller, and you get the pink control Xbox and the tie-dye.
the tie-dye controller.
Controller
It's
to
a
go with
match
it.
made in heaven.
Such good. Such good.
Such good.
I don't know if I can follow that story up now. These stories feel really sad now and just a bit boring.
And just grey.
And just grey.
Like colour.
So this one literally is grey. This whole story just looks grey now.
I know.
Look, it's grey.
Mm. Flip.
I've lost the
That's
word
such
to
a
live
bright-
now.
I know.
Okay, right. Let's come back down
Okay.
again. We're getting very excited
Right.
this podcast. So Seagate storage expansion. Such a boring story compared to. I should have left that until last, shouldn't I? The Bible
you
one.
should
That
have.
would have been a better way of doing it.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake. But this is exciting because the expansion, the 2 terabyte, which is normally $400, has got $120 off currently for 280. And the 1 terabyte is currently got $70 off, down for 150 US, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is exciting. Not as pink, although the website's pink though. Saying that, look, Windows Central's pink.
That's interesting.
Just dashes of pink on it. Yeah. So if you want to get one of these, $150, it's actually a really good price.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad.
Yeah. Amazon. So you can get them to here from Amazon.
Okay. So let's just have a quick look at how much that is in Australian dollars.
Oh, I'm gonna do New Zealand. Oh, United States or it's Best Buy.
Yeah.
I don't want Best Buy. I want Amazon.
So how much is this?
The second one down is the Amazon one. 250 US, New Zealand. That's actually that's less than I paid. I paid like 310, 320.
Okay.
$20. Delivery. Yeah, so.
Oh, my word.
And the 2 terabyte is $450 for 2 terabytes, down from 500, and I can't make that out because they've got a line for it. 80. 22% off.
So 421 Australian dollars for the 2 terabyte one.
Oh yeah.
Still quite expensive, to be honest, but
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, not cheap for 2 terabyte drive. It's not cheap at all. No.
yeah, no, definitely not
But-
cheap.
I think the 1 terabyte for 250 is actually not too bad.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good going. It would be nice if the Xbox had more than one slot so that you could just have 2 of these things in there.
Yes. That's interesting. So you can buy a set here, which is No, it's good. So it's 1 terabyte solid state plus the 2 terabyte SSD.
Ooh, okay.
Is it a 2 terabyte SSD or is it just normal HDD? I think it's just normal hard drive, but it's a 2 terabyte portable. You know, the Xbox One, the Seagate one, and it's $350. Save 114, but for both of them together.
Oh, that's pretty good. So 3 terabytes.
So you get 3 terabytes. You get the 2 terabyte external, and you get the 1 terabyte extra internal as well.
Oh, so that's 4 terabytes on the Xbox. Not too bad at all.
That's what I've got, I think. Have I got that much? 1, 2. No, I've got 3 on mine, I think.
Okay. I think I've got 5. My Halo one is a 3 terabyte spinny disk.
Yeah, I've got a terabyte SSD plugged into it, plus the 1 terabyte extra.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm having to jiggle games around from the internal storage to the memory card as well.
Yeah. Actually, the SSD is pretty good. It's quite quick. SSD because it's nice fast USB port.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so final story. We've all calmed down a bit now.
Right, we're all calm. No more pink in this story.
No more pink. This is comic book again who waffle for most of this, but the waffling is worth it because there's 2 games that have come out for Xbox on Game Pass, and there were surprises as well, and they're high-rated indie games.
No, okay.
So they're actually, this isn't the only guy, not just comic book, who said this. I read this from a few places saying these games are really good, and they've got some really good ratings. One of them's called Fist, F-I-S-T, Fist, Forged in Shadow Torch. I don't know. Okay. I think they just wanted to spell the word fist and couldn't work out what to call it, so they decided to make up some words. Looks like rabbits. 6 years ago, the machine... Oh, it's a side-scroller. Okay, Machine Legion invaded and colonized a Torch City. It's a Metrovania, which is originally inhabited by animals. Rayton, the former soldier in the Resistance War, has been living in seclusion ever since. His friend is forcibly arrested. Rayton... Oh, I can't be able to read this. It's way too many words. It's basically a Metrovania side-scroller.
Right, it looks quite cool, just looking at the graphics.
Cool. Yeah, the graphics are nice, yeah.
And you're a robot rabbit.
Robot rabbit. Because it got invaded with a planet full of rabbits or animals, it made you do stuff. I think that's the kind of general.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Has a really big fist.
Yes, of course.
Fancy that for a game called Fist.
I'm shocked. Colour me shocked. And next is Bramble, the Mountain King. Which also, again, had a decent review as well. So it takes you on a gripping and unsettling journey through stunning environments. Take the role of Ollie, a young boy setting off to rescue his sister kidnapped by a dreaded troll. It's a really cool-looking game, actually. Not everything in Bramble is exactly how it seems. It's strange land with creatures big and small. You must be careful to approach, when to hide. Many hungry and spiteful beasts lurk in the forest and caves. Watch your step. It's a really cool-looking game as well.
Yeah, it is. Very stylistic.
Yeah. Really good lighting and stuff on it. There's the big troll.
Ooh.
Oh, so you're really little and the troll's massive.
It looks very cool. So these have come to Game Pass today.
Nice. Out of nowhere. Just appeared. Yeah. There was no kind of this is coming this month sort of thing. It just came out.
Brilliant.
And the 2 cool little indie games got really good high rating indie games.
Man. Game Pass, the gift that keeps on giving.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's so much to play.
Yes. Diablo.
So much to play. Diablo.
That is the news.
Man, there was some exciting news going on. I know.
I was very excited. It was all over the place this week.
All over the place. So next week, when we do Game Face, we're going to be wrapping up Back to Your Backlog for this month. And Diablo's not a backlog game, Lee, so I don't quite know what you're going to do.
What?
Yeah, no. Spoiler alert.
Are you sure, though?
99% sure. I can be swayed with cake and cookies.
Okay, cool. We can organise that.
We'll talk.
We'll talk later.
So join us next week for Game Face as we go over the Back to Your Backlog wrap-up. We cover the games that some of the guys in the community have played, how far they've managed to get. Remember that if you've played a Back to Your Backlog game and you have something to say about it, let Simone know in our Discord. Because
I'm going to say there was a whole bunch of games been dropped into our Discord of people what they've completed.
Yes. So put some words down, let someone know, because they're going on some really cool little pictures that we're putting on our Instagram. And there's certain badges as well. I'm not sure if you've noticed. So on the Instagram post, we've got badges for 100% completion, like made progress, done. I think there's 4 badges in total.
Done nothing.
Finish the story.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you've played a back to your backlog game and you've gotten some progress or you finished it or something and you have some words, let Simone know, give her the words, and you can find your quote on our Instagram, which is quite cool. Hashtag follow our Instagram at the Xboxcast podcast, because for some reason Facebook didn't let us have the Xboxcast.
I think it's because we've got the Xboxcast and Facebook, and we'd managed to just mess up somehow, not getting the Instagram, even though it should be the same. I think something happened and broke.
Yeah,
I blame Simone. I think Simone broke it.
No, I think Facebook broke it. They broke everything.
What's happened to? It's something broken, isn't it? My Discord says .d.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's words are wrong in Discord. Sorry, I was just distracted by Discord. Continue. Discord.io/theXboxcast.
Yes, join our Discord, have some fun, and after our Back to Your Backlog wrap up, we're going to start talking about our next event, which is going to be quite exciting. We'll give you a hint. The next event is called Patrons Puzzling Picks.
We'll have a selection. Maybe we should let them choose. Peculiar patron picks. I didn't think it was too bad.
Ah, yeah.
Patrons private presents.
No, nothing private here. We're keeping everything in the open. Please keep your feet picks to yourself.
Puzzling patron picks.
Peculiar puzzling patrons picks.
Ah, yes, I like that one there. Pensive, peculiar puzzling patron picks.
Pensive patrons, peculiar puzzling picks.
There we go. We got it. Perplexing.
Oh,
perplexing.
Perplexing is such a good word.
It is such a good word. Yeah, I do like that word. Yeah, it's up there. It's up there with moist.
Yeah, moving on now to Kago Kayla, Carl's game of keeping Lee awake.
Yes.
These are the new games that are coming out this week. How did Paul do with the new games last week?
Oh, we got it. If you look at OneNote, you'll see it's there.
I saw that it's there.
Yeah. So we just put the link into the website and then read it from the website.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we didn't do copy
you
and
can do
paste.
that.
Yeah, I know. That was. It actually took us a while to find that stupid website because it wasn't obvious where it was on the website. It was hidden.
Oh, yeah. You got to hide things on the website. Otherwise, people might go to your website and get information.
It's only the Xbox website as well. You know, what the new games for this week. Let's hide that away because who needs to read that? No one
needs to read that.
And it wasn't as bad as normal. It was quite bad, but it wasn't as bad as normal. It was a bit shorter, I think.
Okay, well, steal your loins.
Oh, my
Because this week is making you pay for saying that last week wasn't so bad.
Wow.
Like I don't even know why we're doing this when I'm looking at the games. Yeah, I'm sure we've done enough for a podcast, but anyway, because we love you guys and because some of you may be interested in some of these new games, we do it for you. We make Lee suffer through these new games, and I get to talk lots.
See, I feel like I brought joy and happiness to the podcast this week.
And now I'm here to counteract it.
No, you just like drag us down. Maybe we need to reread the Power Barbie story at the end, just to make everyone happy again.
At the end, I think we should just show everyone the Barbie, the Barbie controllers and the Barbie Xbox. It'll liven up the mood.
That's right. Bring everyone back.
It'll also put us on a list, I think.
A good list or a bad list?
I think the no-fly list. I don't know how those things will be allowed to be transported.
It's true. They might be like specially transported. On each plane, that's it. You can't put them together.
Oh, no, you won't at all.
Imagine one of them accidentally cracked open and they're like escapes.
Oh, the Barbie
Snakes on a plane. Pff, consoles on a plane.
Okay. Let's go through these games.
Mate,
I'm procrastinating because they're so bad.
I've got some really good headlines for you this week. I think we're working well.
So, starting us is Raging Bites. Raging Bites is planned by Jiro Ishii and developed by Hitpoint.
See, I read this initially, I was like, oh, this is going to be cool. This is going to be like a Raging Bull fighting game.
No.
I was thinking like, De Niro, but no.
You're very, very wrong.
Couldn't be further away, actually.
It offers a story-driven plot akin to zombie movies, a bite of horror without excess gore, attractive characters filled with drama, turn-based battles with strategic depth, and diverse scavenging locations. Does that not make you excited?
I am excited. Can you not see I'm excited? I look excited.
So it's a role-playing game, and it's, of course, it's a pixel. It's got lots
It's
of
a
pixels
zombie
from the top
game,
down. Yeah. So I don't quite know what you're expecting.
Oh, it's attractive characters is what I'm trying to look for. I'm still trying to find the attractive characters.
I think those are the zombies.
Oh, they've got the most graphics and detail in the zombies.
Yeah, that's what makes them attractive. Where there's just not much going on. So yeah, it's like very old Final Fantasy, turn-based tactical type game, pixels everywhere.
We call it retro, Kyle.
Hate retro so much. leave it in the past, guys.
It's retro for a reason.
Yeah. Next up is Fist.
I've
Forged
stolen
in
one.
Shadow.
I've stolen
Yes,
one of
you
yours.
have.
I'm sorry.
You've stolen my fist
I've stolen the best one of the week so far.
so far.
And
It's
no,
got. Yep.
sorry, no link to a game. I've got to do stuff.
Yeah, no, you got to do stuff. But we're going to skip over this one because Lee spoke about it.
Okay, cool.
Hashtag, this game is Diesel Punk.
Oh, is that
like
what
it?
it's called? Oh, yeah, Diesel Punk Road.
And its tagline is "Stay fluffy and stay furious."
Of course.
Yeah. Next up on our list is Moonshine Inc. Made for moonshiners, amateurs, dreamers, and newbies. Sit down, launch the game, enjoy crafting and running your business, and relax. After all, ain't nothing illegal till you get caught.
Well, no, it's illegal once you get caught. It's not legal if you get caught. It's just something that you're doing.
Yeah, fair, I agree. This game looks really cool. Looks more like a PC game though,
It
but
does.
you're basically making
Very much
moonshine.
so. It's got a very interesting look to it as well.
It does. It's like
What is that
Huh?
from? What is that from? That flavour chart.
that flavor chart.
Look at it, sweet and bitter. That reminds me of something. I can't remember what it was. Some game that had that in it. It was like the top one would be like death, and one's kicking, and one's biting or something like that. They have like different weapons to do different things. And it was exactly the same looking chart as that.
Hmm.
The little pentagon thing there. Okay, cool.
This game looks quite cool actually.
Yeah.
Making your own moonshine. Kind of a strategy game. It looks like.
Yes. Well, it's a management game.
Yeah. Oh, quite cool actually.
Okay.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah,
I'm
no, that's
impressed.
right. Yep.
Moonshine Inc. Good job. Next up is Shoot Vader's The Beginning. It's your typical things from the top of the screen fall towards you and you have to shoot them
Shoot
with
it.
your fancy
Shooty,
spacecraft.
shooty. Good music.
Every
over
single
it.
color in the world. So we're going to move on to Solvars.
Oh, I was going to play the music from this one.
Oh, no, don't.
Nah, the music's not very good. Needs to be more
No.
dancey.
It needs to be better.
Yeah.
Okay, so Solvars is another
So
turn-based RPG battle game that's got lots of pixels, and it makes it look like you're watching an old school TV because of all the lines that it has. Like
Yeah, interesting.
these
It's got the.
TV lines. What are they called?
I can't remember now, but I know. Yeah, they kind of move, don't they, on the screen normally?
Yeah, they normally move to show that you're not getting the best
It
signal.
was a horizontal, vertical, into something or other.
Interlacing,
Interlacing? Yeah, I think interlacing.
something like that. It sounds like a good enough word to use.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let's just use that word.
Yeah. The colors in this game are blue and yellow.
They are.
Lots of blue, lots of yellow. It could be a pretty cool in-depth game, but I mean the graphics kind of make me go.
Right. Yeah. There's lots
Soul
of pictures though.
bars.
For some reason, Microsoft's got really gone heavily into pictures on it though. There's like
Maybe
15
they-
pictures on the page.
Yeah, they've realized that they can't do video. That's why.
Oh no, they can't do video. Again, that video failed.
Yep.
Just have a word with YouTube. See, they can do it.
Yeah, I mean, just make friends.
Make friends. Buy them a coffee. Have a chat.
Yeah, have a chat. Next up is Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life.
So what's funny is I saw someone talk about this game saying it was really good.
Okay. What did they say was good about it?
No, they just said it's a really good follow-up to the original. That's what caught my eye. I was like, oh, there's an original. Awesome.
There's an original.
Yeah. So this is a follow-up to the original.
Yeah. It kind of looks like what's that one on Nintendo Switch where you play with the animals on the island?
Animal Farm.
I was also going to call it Animal Farm, but it's not that. It's that Nintendo game
Animal
crossed with
Factory.
Stardew Valley.
Animal Island.
No, what's it?
Animal Face.
Nintendo farm game.
Animal Party.
Not Animal Party.
Animal Sheep.
It's not farming.
It's
simulator.
Animal something, isn't it?
I don't know.
The chat is useless tonight. They're fired.
They're not helping.
Come on.
Animal. Is it Animal Crossing?
Yes, that's it. I know it was Animal something. That's why I kept going Animal. But I just didn't know what the last one was. I thought if I kept saying it, I might hit it accidentally, but no.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Stardew Valley meets Animal Crossing.
Okay.
Kind of anime game. It's like Stardew Valley, really. Like you meet the townsfolk, you make lasting memories, you meet people. And
Yeah, why not create a clone? It worked for the first people.
Yeah, except it's in 3D.
Yes, how exciting.
Oh, very exciting.
I'm excited.
Next up is Bloometh.
You're right. You
I
had a
had an
moment.
aneurysm.
It's like yeah, exactly. It's like you were going to say something, then something just broke inside you as you said it. Bloom.
Okay, so it's a combination of the word bloom and myth.
Or blue and myth.
Yeah, blue and myth.
Yeah, not bloom Eve.
But
Cool,
it's
bloom Ife. Bloom Ife.
Bloomith. It's blue with two O's instead of a UE. So.
Lee was shouting at Perky Turkey was shouting at the screen. Animal Crossing. Are you watching TV? You're watching us on TV. Okay, interesting.
Nice. That's great. Watch us on TV.
Oh, big faces on TV.
Nice. Bloomith is a puzzle and adventure video game. Oh, what a twist! In which you'll enter the search for the last hope to save a life.
A life.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay.
It's a puzzle platformer game. Looks like you know what you're getting on the.
I just yawned. I think you're losing me.
Yeah, okay. Next up is there we go, Lee. This game is for you.
Oh,
It's Deadliest Catch the game.
the game opposed to the other Deadliest Catch. Oh no, it wasn't Deadliest Catch, wasn't it? What's the other one's called? That the fishing games are out there.
Hunting Simulator.
Yeah, there's a fishing one, isn't there? Don't
Yeah,
worry
there
about
is
it.
one.
It's
Big
fine.
Bass Fishing
There you go.
2016.
That's right. Yeah.
Except now you
No,
catch
newer.
crab.
No, 2021, not the 2016 one. Like the newer one's better.
New ones are better. This one you catch crabs.
Well, that
As
depends.
dodgy as that sounds.
It depends where you've been.
You're catching crabs in the ocean, and you're having to fight the waves. Isn't that the whole point of Deadliest Catch? Is that the waves
Yeah,
are really?
no, and then someone dies or loses an arm
Oh, or an eye.
or an eye. Yes.
Yeah.
Why does that ship look like it's been picked up rather than actually in the sea?
Very good question. There we go. So yeah, okay.
Okay, so if you like that TV program,
And you can now play it.
you can now play it.
Yeah.
I lost the will to live as I said that. I'm sorry. I apologise.
I noticed it was just like instant death.
It's like no.
So let's move on to.
I'm sorry.
We're moving on to Noob the Factionless. Noob. Follow Basta, the Neogician, Drek the Berserker, May the Cartomancer, and Logs the Elementalist to become the elite of the Horizon MMORG.
MMORPG.
Yes. It's called MMORG.
MMORG. He also had a bit of an immunism saying that one. So, what is a Carto? What was it?
A Cartomancer?
What's a Cartomancer? Is that like a person that makes maps?
Oh, I was thinking it was someone who summons carts.
It's like Minecraft.
You summon a cart.
Yeah, that'd be really scary.
That would be scary. You wouldn't have to pay Uber though.
No, true. And Lilith would never turn up.
You'll never have to defeat Uber Lilith.
Well, that's Neo. Okay. Neogician as well. What's that?
A
Is that
magician
like a
for the
black
new
magician?
Yeah, he's got new magic.
Exactly.
None of your father's magic over here.
Exactly.
Mr. Magician was my father.
Wow.
I am magician.
We need to move on quickly.
Next up, we have Reverie Sweet As Edition. Ah, this must be a Kiwi game calling it Sweet As.
Sweet as, bro.
Sweet As, bro.
Oh, the Xbox website's broken.
Oh, no. With relentless spirits threatening the safety of Tamari's Island's inhabitants, Tai must venture through dangerous dungeons and cross a variety of environments to put the spirits to rest. Reverie is an action-adventure game set on a fictional island in New Zealand. Oh, look at that.
Is.
It's a New Zealand game.
Oh. Did they finally get it and release it? Because it looks like they made it in the 90s.
Well,
It's
I think
taken a
they
while to
scoured New
release.
Zealand from top to bottom to get every pixel New Zealand had and put in the game, all 4 of them.
Oh, it's so cute. It's a
Yeah.
guy with a baseball bat, maybe, or a rolling pin. I'm not sure.
And a backwards cap? Does he have a backwards cap? Or
It's
is that
some-
just...
Oh, no, backwards cap because he's a bro.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm
Now look
so
at that. New
confused.
Zealand represent.
Yeah, represents, bro.
Sweet As Edition.
Sweet as,
Sweet as,
bro.
bro.
Chill, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Ah,
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what to say about that.
Right.
Wow.
This next one we're gonna go very quickly because it is a word maze by
It's a
Wiggly.
mobile game.
Like a wiggly word search, find the words to solve the maze. Oh, it's a word search.
Can everyone get off the internet, please? You've broken the Xbox website.
Oh my word.
Not sure
what-
who's using the Xbox website, but get off it because it's now broken. Thank you. That's loaded. Thanks.
Right, Lee. Your computer might be at risk.
Of what?
That's the next game.
Oh.
We're about to find out.
I was still loading up the word challenge.
No, don't. It's exactly what it says on the tin. It's terrible.
It's a oh look, whoever got off the thank you for getting off the internet. 'Cause it now works properly. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
I've seen this game before.
What? Your
Whoa.
computer might be at risk.
Yeah. Well, I've seen a game which had an old PC. Oh, maybe it's not this game. It looks like a game inside a game.
It does look like a game inside a game.
What's this going
So-
on here? There's like a lady laying across a bloke.
No,
Or the other way around. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm confused.
No, I don't know either. It looks
Hurting
like it's
my
got
eyes.
graphics from the 80s.
It does.
You know? How like people thought 80s games would look.
I think someone's copying and pasting in like random items into paint.
Yes, yes, indeed. So this is a first-person narrative puzzle game.
On.
Ooh. After being locked up in a room after a mysterious car accident, you must figure out how to escape.
They forced you to make a
surviving.
game.
You did the best you could with 2 tin cans.
In
So you need to
98.
figure out, it's how you need to escape. You escape while surviving dangerous trials and solving dozens of puzzles. I don't know why they call it your computer might be at risk.
Because you're doing IT stuff. The last
Oh,
page is IT stuff.
Yeah.
Machine
yeah,
10,
closing
10,
tickets.
10, 57. Yeah, closing tickets.
User could not
Reassigning
print.
tickets. Replying to tickets.
Sending an email,
Sending
replying
clicking
email,
buttons.
deleting
Basically the IT
emails.
crowd. It's basically the IT crowd.
It is.
Right.
One more
Let's
word.
keep going. Please keep going. Oh,
Okay, keep going.
people are excited about this game.
Well, this game is AEW Fight Forever.
Yeah, no, there's lots of excitement. This is the what do you call it? Like the WWF's opposition, I guess. AEW.
Ah, their competitor. So this
Competitor?
is
Yeah, it's the other people.
kind of AEW. What does it stand for?
American Eats Wrestlers.
Ah, that's much better than what I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
it's a wrestling game.
Yeah, and it's all licensed to AEW, so it has AEW people if you know who they are. I didn't even know AEW existed until I saw this game pop up about 2 months ago, and people were very excited.
That's
You don't
fantastic.
even have you ever heard of AEW?
No, I've heard about the other one.
Well,
You've got
WWF. yeah.
WWE, and then you've got the other one.
Oh yeah, not WWF because they got fined by or sued by World
Yeah, so now they're
Wildlife
WWE.
Fund. Whatever it is.
And then there was another one. There's another one, what, called Nitro or something?
Oh, you've lost me now.
Oh, that was the terrible one.
Now you're just saying words.
No, I'm just saying words. So let's move on to the next words I have to say.
Okay, cool.
Doom and Destiny Worlds.
Okay.
Top-down pixel game with bright colors. That looks like it's a
It's an
turn-based.
old Zelda game, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, Zelda.
really.
But not like, well, Ocarina of Time Zelda. Not
Yeah,
kind
no,
of cool graphics.
old, way old.
Zelda 2, whatever.
Yeah, no, it's shocking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so moving on to Enclave HD. Man, when they put HD after a game, you know it's going to be good.
Is it Enclave?
Enclave. What did I say?
Enclave. I don't know if it's... I think Enclave's like a thing you hang out in, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, well, whatever this game
The
is.
website doesn't load, so...
I know.
Never know.
So, Enclave or Enclave is one game, two sides. This is Enclave HD. Fight in a dual campaign featuring the Great War of, not even going to pronounce that name, in this enhanced and upgraded version of the beloved medieval action combat game. Oh, okay, so it's an old game made new.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I
Not
think
the
I
made,
played
not the
the
made new
original.
bit, but I think this looks like the original game.
Yeah. Well, I think I played the original. Just looking at it, you're running as like a guy in armor, Viking stuff.
There's
Oh, yeah.
options. There's a Berserker. What's it called? Berserker Bruce? Or Brute?
I think I
Goblin
played the
Warrior?
original.
Yeah,
Yeah. Made my computer fan spin up when I played it.
that's probably right. Yeah, back in the 90s. When you were 286.
Yep. Good old trusty 286.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Next up is Ghost Trick Phantom
Tricks.
Detective. A puzzle solving mystery adventure. What? This game.
No, this is another paint game. They've got images from paint and just copy and dropped them in there.
I know. Oh, my word.
You
Like-
can go back into the past for time 4 minutes. You can go back to the past to a time 4 minutes before that person's death.
Super helpful. You pitch up and you're like, quick, I have your will.
Oh, you
Sign
died.
it."
1 second.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't even know how to describe this.
I've no idea. I
looks-
don't know. The graphics are really weird. It's like an anime, but not really.
Not quite anime, kind of cartoonish,
Oh,
very
cartoon.
flat.
Yeah, very flat. Actually, very square as well. But not really, because there's round bits. So,
Okay, so look up, guys, if you're listening and you want to figure out what the heck this game is, look up Ghost Trick Phantom Detective.
it's like someone's got stickers as well. And some of the characters
Yes.
have got that white outline to the characters.
Yes, yes. Kind of South Parky, the way things are just stuck on top of other things.
I'm so confused.
Yep. Let's move on to the next game.
Okay, cool.
This is our quick completion of the week because it's made by Ratalactica.
Nice. It's always good.
Ratalactica.
Nice to drop one of those in. Quick
Yep.
5K.
Yep, quick 5K after all the updates. An action platformer about a cute robot. This is called Chrono Beach Ultra. It's puzzle platformer about a cute robot. With yep, it does what it says on the tin. It's going to be a quick completion.
I'm
He's
done.
gone.
I've no idea.
think
I
he's
couldn't
fallen
tell you. I'm
asleep.
waiting for the Xbox page to load still. Oh, here we go. It's taking a really long time.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with your internet tonight.
Well, I'm streaming from it, so I think the internet's working okay. I think it's just the Xbox website is pants.
It's just a bit broken. So what do you think of that the cute robot?
Oh, I think it's cute. It's not, it's not pixel, which is nice.
It's a good start.
Yeah. Doom Jaw. Doom Jaw. Why is that so hard to say? Doom Jaw. Yeah, no, that's right. It'd be Rakalaka, so it'd be really easy for the first 80%.
Yeah.
And you
the
get to
last,
like 800 points, and then you just give up.
Yeah, the last 200 points will be shocking. So the next game is Front Mission First remake. So
What?
I know it makes it sound as if this is the first remake, but the game is called Front Mission First, the remake. It's an immersive tactical turn-based RPG, placing you in command of the awe-inspiring Wanzers. That could have gone very wrong. Assume the role of vigilant pilots navigating Tetris battlefields where the true realities of war come alive.
Treacherous. He said Tetris.
Treacherous.
I was like, Tetris? How's that Tetris? It's kind of really interesting look to it.
They say it's got refreshed graphics and a reorchestrated soundtrack. It looks very cool. I quite like the tilt shift effect they've got going on it.
Yeah.
So this is a tactical game. You're looking top down at some mechs, kind of an old school XCOM game.
Yeah. No, I kind of think it's a bit weird looking. It's just got that, like the zoom, like I don't know what it is really. It's got a weird zoom to it, like a blurriness to it.
Yeah, the tilt shift to make everything look small.
Interesting.
So yeah, it looks quite cool. It would look nicer if they actually made a new game rather than just updated the old one to 4K.
That's right, yeah. Just said it's now 4K.
Yep, now 4K. Right, the next game.
Yeah, interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. Different. Different. Nice.
Different, indeed. Different. So moving on to Inner Ashes next. Inner Ashes is a first-person narrative adventure in which the player experiences how Alzheimer's affects people and their memories through an emotive story of a father and daughter set in a dreamlike sequence.
Oh.
It's very pretty graphics.
Oh, yeah.
Very bright colored.
Very
Looks
bright
like
colours.
a first-person kind of adventure game.
Yep, just puzzle solver. Just puzzle
Yep, little
solver.
puzzle game. So moving on to The Lost and the Wicked. It's a brutal twin-stick psycho thriller, apparently.
Ooh.
After a shipwreck, you wake up in a wicked world with no memory of who you are. Fight through hectic gameplay with a unique grunge art style and original soundtrack as you discover your past and what you did to end up here.
See, I was all excited for this.
Until you look at the graphics.
Until I looked
yes.
at the graphics.
Or the lack of graphics.
Yeah, it's different.
Did you
I
ever
was
play
excited.
Asteroids?
I'm sorry, what?
Asteroids, the wireframe game where you're the
Oh,
little
yeah, for
space.
sure. Meteors.
Meteor-
Meteors? Oh,
Asteroids.
Asteroids, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So this game looks like a version of Asteroids.
Kind of, but it also looks like someone got a pen and drew all over it.
They drew all over Asteroids. Yes. My word. Shocking graphics there.
It's really weird looking graphics, isn't it? Okay.
Oh, my word. Okay.
How are we
Yeah,
doing?
I think
we
we're
must be
close.
running out of games. I'm running out of the will to live now.
Patience. Next up is Love Shore, the unsleeping sorry, let's try this again.
Yeah, words.
The unsleeping cyberpunk city of Love Shore holds many secrets. Play as cyborgs Sam and Farah as they uncover the mysteries hidden in the criminal underworld.
The
Face the
criminal.
criminal underworld, yeah. Face the truth of your origins, find love, and confront the gods controlling it all.
Okay, it's a novel. Sorry,
Yeah.
what do you call it? Picture novel?
Visual novel.
Visual is the word. Yes.
Visual.
Visual.
But if you want something visual, that's not too abysmal. We could take in an old Steve Reeves movie.
The graphics are okay. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, it looks okay. I mean, it just looks okay. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's move on to A Tale for Anna. Oh, Anna gets her own tale. This is quite
Wow.
nice.
Wow.
A
I want my
colourful
own tale.
fairy tale. And by colourful, we mean colourful. My word, there's
I have
like
no
every
idea. I have
colour in
no
the
idea.
universe.
What is it with the website today? Come on, bro. Maybe they don't like
That's
New
all
Zealand.
broken.
Oh,
So-
yeah, colours. Is it a point-and-click adventure, though? Yeah, it is.
Point and click.
It's a
colours.
mobile. It's a mobile game.
Yep. Looking like every single color on the universe is used. And I don't quite know what you have to do, but yep.
Oh, you just click on things. It's like find all the Chickens.
Hats.
Hats. Yeah.
Find all the hats or chickens.
Yep. Okay, cool. Mobile game. Lazy.
Yep, mobile game. Next game is Toe Domination.
Oh, Toe Domination. I like the name. I like it. It's good effort in the name.
Good effort. I mean, we're off to a good start with the name.
Yeah, well,
Does
that's
it live
important.
up to the hype?
Well, we'll find out when the Xbox finally loads.
One day, the little sentient toad decided to arm himself with some heavy weaponry and deal some serious damage with no specific reason.
I like it.
It's a
Random
miracle.
violence for no particular reason sounds amazing.
It's a miracle that Toad was able to pick up his first pistol. Soon afterwards, he found himself dodging, shooting, crushing, and earning money from the dead enemies. Oh, wow.
I like it. I like the humor in the...
Yeah, the humor's pretty good. The game looks like it should have stayed in the 90s.
Yeah, it's another one of those 90s games.
My word.
But it might have humor in
say
it.
so
Like,
much.
they did at least in the write-up was not a copy and paste Japanese translate.
Yep. Ah, there we go. This game is meant to be played like it's 1995 again.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You have no choice.
It says no loot boxes, no battle passes, no grinding and paying to win.
Okay. I like the words. The words struck me.
Yes.
Made me chuckle.
It's
And
made
it's-
by Chili Dog Interactive as well. So it's
Oh, we should get it
completion.
in because Chili Dog.
Yeah.
And because Chili Dog in chat as well. It's only $7 too.
Yeah, do it. Do it, Chili Dog. Okay, last game on the list. Finally, we have reached the end of this very strange list.
It's been really odd. You can't even use an ID Xbox excuse this week.
I know. I don't even know what's happening. But it is time for a Vision Soft reset.
I'm sorry, what?
The game's called Vision Soft Reset. I just nearly died on the other side. Peer into the future in this time-traveling Metroidvania. Run, jump, shoot, and more through varied environments as a clairvoyant cyborg.
Ah. So surely this is a waste of time if you know what's going to happen. Why would you bother doing all this work? And just go right
Maybe
to the
because
end?
you know what's going to happen, you're trying to fight it. So yeah, 2D action adventure.
So fighting should be really easy because you know exactly what they're going to do.
It should be, but I have a feeling you don't.
No.
Oh my word.
Okay.
Right. I'm sorry for those games. Those are really bad games.
So the only one that's actually decent was like the very first one, was it?
Oh no, the first one. The
Ah.
second one.
The second one, yeah. That's the one I talked about. I stole your thunder.
You stole the best thing on that list. Thanks, Lee.
That's all right, bro. In time.
All right. Everyone in chat say thanks, Lee. Helps a lot. Oh. Okay. I think that's us for tonight. That's
That was tedious, Jim Bean says. Yep.
yeah, that game list was tedious. My word. Okay, Xbox. Next week, get us more better games, please. We're not asking for much. We're just asking for better games.
Else we'll talk about Diablo the whole time.
Yes. Otherwise, we will become the Xbox Diablo cast.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Get us better games next week, Xbox. And then do the same next week. And then also have a chat to your friends at the charts. Let's get that shaken up a bit.
Yeah. Maybe we just need new games. Maybe Xbox
you know what I
could
would
bring
like
out
to
some
see,
games.
actually? Do you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see Skyrim #1 on the game charts.
Wow.
I believe you guys can do it.
Skyrim #1. It's exciting. So do we need to all play it?
I think so. Everyone download Skyrim.
Yeah, let's all do it.
Okay. And on that note,
I hope you get out and
Let's
go
get
play
out of here.
Diablo.
yeah. You're supposed to be playing a backlog game, Lee?
I am. At some point.
Oh, yeah. At some point.
See, it's exciting. I've got Monday and Tuesday off next week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I might play one then. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, which is going to not be the backlog month.
I know, but it's before backlog talk about, so I can pretend.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
We'll just
so-
cut this from the podcast. No one will know. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, no one will know. We'll just fix it in post.
Fix it in post, exactly.
Oh, okay. Right, guys, we're getting out of here because we have backlog of games to play, apparently.
That's right.
That's our show for the week. If you like what we do, you can support us on Patreon. Join our Discord. If you're interested in the patrons puzzling picks for not next month, but for August, then definitely join our Discord and we will tell you all about it. It's interesting. It's only available for patrons. It's almost like we did that on purpose.
Crazy.
You can support us on Patreon if you choose, and if you want to take part in the event. So, not saying you should sign up, but you could sign up. It only costs you $1.
$1, yes, right.
How's that for some marketing? It's the same price as Xbox Game Pass if you're a new subscriber.
That's right. 3 months free. Although it'll cost you $3 for 3 months, though, saying that, but
Yeah, but I mean, $3 is nothing, really.
no, exactly.
You can't even get a coffee for that price these days.
No.
So I rest my case. So remember, guys, check out our links. It's all available on our website. That's right. We have a website because we are cool and modern.
That's right. Every cool kid has a website like us.
Yep. Our website is www.thexboxcast.co.nz.
And it loads faster than the Xbox website.
I mean, how good is that? Maybe we should just start putting the new games on our website because it loads faster than the Xbox site.
Yeah, probably we should, actually. We'll start a blog of new games, which is a copy and paste of the Xbox blog because it doesn't work.
Yep.
Yep.
That's all we need to do. So that's the Xbox podcast stuff out the way. If you want to follow us individually because you think we're cool, Mr. Lee, where can they find you?
I'm still Lee Howard on Xbox and on Twitter. And actually, today I fired up my Mastodon again, which I keep looking into randomly. So if you go to mastodon.thexboxcast.co.nz, you can go and sign up and have an account and join us
nice.
cool kids.
Cool kids on Mastodon.
Yeah.
Let's see. How do you get to Mastodon again?
Mastodon.thexboxcast.co.nz.
Okay. I'll see if I still remember what my login is.
Oh, don't worry, I'm the admin, so I can reset you.
Cool. We'll have a look. And you can find me at Zarkreis on Xbox and Twitter. If you're looking for the spelling, check out the show notes. Everything's there. It's almost like we plan ahead. But on that bombshell, we're getting out of here.
Shocking.
So thank you all for listening. We have been the Xbox Cast, and we will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
We did it.
Yeah, we did. Gosh,
Things have been did.
my word.
We have some good titles for this podcast, I reckon, this week, though. I
Yes,
think they're on fire.
my word. Do you remember what they were?
Just listen to the podcast again.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go.
Yes, it's time
I'm
for
not
some
hanging
dinner.
out with you anymore.
Oh, fine.
Dinner's waiting, Carl. Yep, I'm going to go. It's 10:30.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit and chill
All
out.
right. Good catch up, everyone.
Yeah, good work, people. Thanks for watching. So, hi, Lee. How's it going, bro?
Yeah.
Hi, Keith. It's where he found himself, isn't it, Melbourne? Where he found his true name.
Yeah. Keith is hanging out with us now.
I know, yeah.
He had some job interviews today and everything.
Oh. That's very cool. You letting him sleep in the house or just sleeping on the balcony? He's
It's
a bit of a
cold. So
he's a bit of a
let
snorer.
him in.
That's all. You let him in, are you?
yes. I had to go rescue the podcasting equipment from the spare room this afternoon where Lee was taking a nap.
Oh, how was that?
And- Yeah, it was good. I had to put in some earmuffs.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, hey, look,
Hiya.
Luke is going to join us.
Hey, bro.
Sup, buddy?
Hey,
There we
buddy.
go.
How's it
Want to
going?
have it? Yeah. Then you can hear
Oh,
what's
now
going
we're
on.
being romantic.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
oh, hello. How's it going?
Oh, shit. Hey, man, how's it going?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, yourself.
How's NZ?
It's cold and wet.
Yeah, well, basically the same here then.
It's the same as Melbourne. Yep.
Yep.
So how are you finding Melbourne? Are you there now? That's it. You're moved in.
Yep, I'm staying with Carl.
Forever. You're not going to leave, I guess.
Yeah, so you know how Simone's pregnant, but I'm the
Oh.
baby.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Wow. Imagine that. That must have been an interesting experience for her.
yeah,
Did you come out with your glasses on and beard?
full head of teeth and
That's right. Yes.
Right. Full head of teeth. It's time to go now. It's clearly very late.
Oh, there's an image. Right.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. There you go, streamers. There's something for you.
Welcome. Yeah. Okay.
Oh boy.